There's the lava. Whoa, 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 okay, okay, okay. What am I doing? Hello everyone, it's Sparks here, and welcome back to Minecraft Bedrock Hardcore. Apparently, there is a announcement here that I need to read. Okay, so it looks like 75 million zombie horses for community, but there's a zombie horse cape and I need it. So all we need to do is defeat 5 mobs with a spear to get a zombie horse cape. And that should be easy. So whenever we take out any mobs, we need to use a spear. Alright, we're in the world. I can't believe I ended it while underwater in the last video. That is a crazy move by me. Anyways, so today's plan is quite simple. I've already prepared. This is going to be, I don't know how hard it's going to be, and I'm very concerned that we might die. So I'm going to have my totem immediately available here as well, just in case. So what are we doing that's so dangerous? Well, it's pretty simple. Also, we need your spear here. I like the spear a lot, so we just need to take out 5 mobs. Does that count as any mob? I might as well just use every single mob. Which method of attack was it? Is it any attack? We'll just kill 5 mobs using both attack forms, and we'll consider that as a victory. Anyways, last time I may have mentioned it, may have not mentioned it, but we are actually going to go to the Nether, and we are making a Nether hub. Well, one tunnel for the Nether hub. We'll actually build a Nether hub later, which will be easier to build because we actually start in a cave, which means we have immediate protection from everything else, which makes our lives a lot easier. Anyways, so the coordinates that we are going for are something, I know the Z is negative 222, and so we're going for 867, negative 222. So here's what I'm thinking. Right next to us is an ugly soul sand valley. Right. So what we may need to do is do something that will inconvenience us later, but will be convenient now, which is dig underneath the soul sand valley. Because otherwise, it's going to be a pain to get anywhere. So let's first figure out where the soul sand valley dips, actually. So below the soul sand valley would be really low, right? So we need to go down here. Oh, gassed. Okay, also I did not bring a bow because I thought I would be tunneling underground, but also I need to figure out where the floor is of this place. Okay, so the floor... Oh wait, we need to be using the spear. Wait, how do you use the spear again? Hold on. Excuse me, magma cubes. Okay, let's eat some fish and heal. Whoa, that's a big boy. What do we do? Okay, I think magma cubes are too hard to hit with the spear. We need to attack like zombies or something. Okay, great. This is not off to a great start. And I did not see the coordinates. I'm going to pause recording and look at the coordinates because I do not want to go back out there just so I can die. Oh, that's bad. Every single block choice right there is bad. Okay, I need to cover this up. There we go. We're safe for now. Alright, we're back. So, the below the soul sand valley should be around 50 something. So here's the plan. To not die in lava, that's for sure. Soul sand valleys tend to spawn a lot of lava. Where are we? How do I escape here? Where's my house? Okay, I do not want to get lost underground. So since soul sand valleys tend to spawn with lava, right? So that means I need to be very careful. So I'm gonna go even more below 67. Something like 50. Let's do 55. So from this portal, the coordinate. Let's do the z-axis first, because the z-axis is gonna be the hardest to do. Like so. And I am breaking blocks very weird. That's because I still don't have a good mouse. I'm waiting for Christmas for one. So we're just gonna have to deal with this weird sporadic breaking. Okay, let's go down to 55. And hopefully we don't run into lava, but I am prepared if we do. So let's start with actually making the tunnels, like the main tunnel, and then we'll expand it out later on. Oh yeah, that's a good point. If I'm expanding it out later on, then we actually want to go down even lower in this, like 50. That way we don't even run into lava while we're trying to expand out the tunnel for the actual hub when we get there. There we go. Perfect. So we're heading to negative 222. And then as we head for the next coordinate, I want to go up again. And hopefully we'll be past the Soul Sand Valley. Now I actually got to use all our netherrack to cover us up. Actually, I don't think any gas are going to spawn here. Okay, we're just below the Soul Sand Valley, so I need to watch out for lava. I keep forgetting that it probably would dip lower than I thought it would. And lava is more common in the Soul... not the Soul Sand Valley. No one's been correcting me. I mean the basalt deltas. The basalt deltas are what I'm concerned about, not the Soul Sand Valley, which is very far away. Okay, yeah, that's an issue. I ain't going there. We need to go down by 10 more blocks, I think. Now, for the sake of making the tunnel consistent, does it matter? Well, I think it does, because I'm going to be using ice boots, so I need the ground to be flat. So let's figure out where that actually is. Let's guess and say 30. Let's just go down another 30 blocks. The issue is you can't have water elevators in the Nether, so going too vertically is going to make it much harder to do anything. But this is much safer, that's for sure. Okay, so this is about where the other lower part of the basalt delta is. Okay, great, okay. Change of plans. We're going to be doing what I did not want to do, because it's too difficult to do. We are going to build above the basalt delta and hope for the best. Because we are in a spot where it isn't too bad. Actually, since we're just above it... Wait, what are you doing here? Oh, this is perfect. Okay, there we go. One hit. Oh wait, it's killing the mob. What counts as killing a magma cube? Defeating all of its components? Okay, we can do a jab. I'm just gonna count that as one kill, I guess. I don't know, let's just keep using the spear as much as possible. Wait, what if we did like a... Ooh, okay, that did not work. Oh, there we go. We have to have it... We have to have it already prepared. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Boom, boom, boom. This is a pretty nice weapon. Okay. Okay, we got another one. Boom, another one. I have no idea how you actually unlock the cape. You'll tell us if it's unlocked. I don't know which counts as a kill for magma cubes, honestly. This is probably good. So why did I get rid of my food? That's way more important than seeing how much magma cream I got. Jab. Jab. The jab is slow. Boom. Ice. Mob taken out. Perfect. Okay, so let's actually do something weird here. Let's go a block above. Instead, then I don't have to build a bridge. That's going to be inconvenient later on. So what we need to do here is essentially redo this entire tunnel. Great, come. This will be better later on than it is now. Okay, my goal is to be above or below the Soul Sand Valley, so let's just find this all out. And if we're above or below it, then we should be good. Oh, this is what I was trying to avoid. This is why I didn't want to be too high up, because of that nonsense. I mean, not the Soul Sand Valley, I mean the basalt delta. We already know what I mean. I don't know why I would call it the Soul Sand Valley, but I just am like, we're just gonna go with it. Okay. If we could just stay above around here, then we don't have to worry about going down again. Because I already decided to go down. And this should work out a lot better here. Boom. Perfect. Okay. And that is death. Ooh. Okay, now that we have a tunnel up to 51, we just need to worry about actually finding through things. There we go. This is what I like about the mouse. It's a very easy precision compared to the controller. Okay, are we about to cry here? Okay, I'm watching very closely for lava. Lava's all that matters right now, and we have to go up again. I'm not going up again. I'm just gonna bridge up forward, I guess. The issue is that the basalt delta isn't consistent. Here's what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to take some risks here. And I did not have enough experience to enchant a bow, which I do need to. We're gonna take some risks here and actually build out the main tunnel a little bit here. Let's actually think ahead a little bit. Doesn't the tunnel need to be too wide? Bit of ice boat, right? So let's just pretend that the tunnel is too wide now. That way later on, I only need to replace certain blocks. I'm not gonna lie, I thought this journey would be a lot scarier. However, I might be eating my words since we're about to enter major gas territory. And that is something I do not want to deal with. And I know that netherrack isn't the best block for this. But it's the safest block. I mean, the only block we have right now, so let's just do it that way. We'll do block, 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 and progression, progression, progression. I was trying to think of what material we could use for the nether hub, and I was thinking diorite, because I like diorite. Plus, it looks like quartz, a little bit, and it's cheaper. It's far cheaper than quartz. Speaking of quartz, we didn't find any quartz on our journey. I actually intended to find quartz as well. Okay. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. What's lovely about doing block by block is it's much easier to not get lost. Because I'm not traveling across terrain, which would alter what coordinates I'm going on all the time. Which is why I get lost and confused even when using coordinates in this game. Maybe we should be a bit more bold here. Okay, maybe I shouldn't be bold here. Okay, we're getting dangerously close to that gas. I think it might not see us. Actually, in fact, it didn't see us to the point where it despawned. That is hilarious. Okay. 70 netherrack. How do I add a netherrack? That's crazy. I'm out to netherrack. Okay, let's build up the sides. These are the most important. They are actually what prevents mobs from seeing us. It's pretty crazy if you ask me, but what I can do is get more netherrack by mining out more of this tunnel. That works out great. Something like this. Yes. Here we go. Oh, okay. I gotta watch out. We're in lava territory. No, my netherrack, it got burnt. Someone please tell me why netherrack gets burnt by lava. I don't think that makes sense. Okay, game, if you think so. There might be a huge lava pool here. Okay, no, there isn't. Yeah, I don't necessarily need this block. You know, we could make the nether hub out of that block. It might be interesting. But I'm not too sure, honestly. All I know is that we're gonna go Oh, nice, quartz. Speaking of quartz, we found I knew you existed somewhere, quartz. Okay, hopefully this is enough netherrack. Because I gathered it all from this side. Let's actually clean this up a bit. I don't care about the sides here at all. But not yet. Especially since this wall is going to be replaced with a different material. And I was thinking of making elytra flying an option, but honestly, ice boats are just way faster. So we're just going to make an ice boat trail, but not yet. I'm being very quiet, that way the ghast won't hear us. As sound logic for me. I'm just kidding. Ghasts cannot hear the players. If they did, that would be weird. And I don't mean the players in-game, I mean externally. I wonder if there is a game where you have to attach a microphone and the monsters or whatever is after you actually can hear you playing the game. And that's how they find you. So you have to be quiet. It's stealthy. I don't know, that seems like an interesting mechanic, but it also seems like it would be bad, considering you'd have to be in a silent room the entire time. And what if someone walks in, or you have kids or anything like that? That would be the end of that game. Maybe there's a way to calibrate it so it's only you. I don't know. I think it's an interesting idea, and we ran out of netherrack. This is disappointing. Okay. This is not the end of the world here. Because what I can do is expand out the staircase. To be like this instead. If you expand out the staircase, then we won't have as much issues with getting down it, I think. Yeah, let's expand out the staircase by a little bit. That will give us more netherrack. And then hopefully we'll get back to tunneling. Because that would make my life so much easier. I did not think this would be an uneventful thing. I thought we'd be running into danger constantly. But that's better than nothing, honestly. I just want to at least reach the other side. Okay, do not waste netherrack. That is a good goal. Actually, instead of doing that, let's actually expand out the staircase even more. This time vertically. Yeah, we might run into lava, so you be very careful. We want to expand this out vertically, that way we can actually get down it easier. There's the lava. Whoa, 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 okay, okay. Okay. What am I doing? Okay, I just blocked off access from my own... the main staircase is all blocked. We need to get above this lava somehow. Okay, where is the origin block of this lava? It's over there. Okay, cool. Let's see. Nope, that ain't it. That ain't it. Okay. Let's see. Oh wait, what am I doing? What am I doing? Why did I think the lava wouldn't flow near me? Okay, that is just not how physics work with lava in Minecraft. Okay, I need to get above it. This is what happens when you don't block off one block right away. Nonsense like this happens. Okay, the lava is draining, so it should be safe now. And the answer is... I don't even know where the staircase starts. That's not good. Let's start there. I placed a bunch of blocks everywhere. That's the issue here. I'm looking for the staircase. I think this might be it. And I think we actually broke it. Yeah, we actually broke the staircase. We have to redo it. So it actually makes sense again. That's okay, I guess. There we go. That extends out the staircase a little bit because I accidentally locked it off. What was up here? Is this just a tunnel that I used to get in the Nether? Might be. Let's block it off. Oh wait, that's the original tunnel that I made because I was like, let's go down to 55. Now I'm starting to think 55 might have been a good. Either way, we've actually been pretty good. Actually surprised. Although, I'm wondering if I have the cape. I do not have the cape. I'm not sure how it works or how it detects it, but let's keep going. Hopefully I get the cape, because I remember last time, I might have to do some research on how to get the cape, because there might be an easier guaranteed way to get the cape that doesn't involve using the game, because I know that those kind of capes are finicky, for sure, so want to make sure that we are not worrying about that all the time. Yeah, but there's no way we're gonna actually make it at all to the other side. This is taking forever. Okay, this is where we need to be extra careful. Not because of the Strider boys, but because of the lava. Oh, we actually might be reaching a point where we can actually go fast again. And I'm not going to be digging out a 2x2 tunnel as we can actually try and make our way to the other side. There's a whole reason why I designed the whole portal system this way. Okay, all those blocks are going to waste. Great. Does that mean we're out of blocks again? Yeah, 13. Let's try and gather some this time. Okay, we are kind of in a spot where it's kind of safe to just branch out a little, so doesn't hurt so. Okay, I'm out of blocks. So the next step is to gather blocks from the roof here, which is going to ruin the integrity of our safety. Yes, but also this roof is going to be replaced later on anyways. But this also saves us time. Later. It saves us time later. Okay. I don't remember this being so calm. Although, last time I tried to build one of these, I was trying to build it on the surface. Which means gas attacks everywhere. It was not good. Okay, netherrack. This is good stuff here. We're almost to the edge of this horrible chasm, this gap. I don't actually know what to call it. I think we reached the edge of it. We have reached the edge of it. Cool, we can actually make our way to negative 222. Negative 2 2. Perfect. That's the first coordinate done. Next, we want to go up. Oh, wait. We're gonna go up here. Wait, I'm going up the wrong direction. I'm pretty sure we need to go to like negative 8. We need to go 50 blocks. No, we need to go to positive 8. So we need to go 60 blocks. So let's go about, and our coordinate is 2, right? 67. So we need to go. Okay, I got it. So let's keep going. You want to keep going forward. Oh, great. Another one of us. More lava. My favorite. Oh, great. Okay, let's cover this for now. This will make a wall later, so I guess it doesn't matter, right? Let's see. 1. 5. Okay. I thought we'd be past lava by now. What I'm doing is super risky, so I need to cover myself. We were so close to. I mean, I could dig above this, but it's not gonna work out because I want to keep everything even. Why couldn't it be in the opposite direction? That is just very rude. Okay. Go. Okay, let's see. Right, I don't have another rack, right? Okay. I still have a few stacks, basically. Okay. Good. The only issue is I'm not doing a 2x2 tunnel, which would make our life easier later on, but I'm just gonna do a 1er. Just so I'm covered, because this is a huge lava ocean that we're trying to build above. And I simply do not want to have to deal with falling into it. I don't even think we can recover even with the totem. It gives us fire resistance to bedrock when you use a totem. Yes. However, that is way too deep, way too far to swim if I fell. So that's the last thing I want. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. This makes a lot more sense here. Just gotta be extremely careful here. We actually make it to the other side. Negative. Oh wait, we can actually go up at some point. Okay, let's figure out when we need to go up. So we need to go to 67. So I would have to do math. 67 is 16 away from 51. So we need to be 16 away, which means we need to be at -8. So at -8 we can go up. Got it. Okay, cool. So let's actually build around this area and then start thinking about going up once we reach -8. That way we're safe and protected. And we'll actually be able to mine and everything too. Okay, so this is -8, right? This is -8. So we go at -8, then we can go up. And if the coordinates aren't exact or my map is off, that is fine. You don't need to be exact here. So at this point, we want to start going up. That way the tunnel actually works out. We want to keep going down. This. Oh, oops. No, wait, this is correct. This is correct. So we're going to +8. It should be about 67. If it's not exact, it doesn't matter. And boom. Okay, perfect. Now let's actually build something around this portal so we don't get blasted by gas every time we exit it. And yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. In the next one, we're actually going to be not in the Nether. We're going to be decorating bunches of stuff. But the reason why I wanted to at least make part of the hub, the first part of the hub, is this. We don't actually need behind there at all. Because look at this. If you go through the Nether, we can just conveniently get to this portal. Which means we can conveniently repair all our broken stuff. Which is just wonderful. Anyways, that's gonna be it for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.